After training over 1 million entrepreneurs all over the world when it comes to starting and growing an online business, now I want to share with you 8 money blockers that may be holding you back. Number 1 is lack of deserving. People that don't have money or that they have money bad beliefs, they feel like that they aren't deserving of the money.
I choose to love money because I love what money can do for those in need on this planet.
That's number 1. Number 2 is they're always thinking that there's not enough, that if someone else makes more money, that they're not gonna make it. Number 3, they have a negative money mindset, as if money is bad or money is the root of all evil. If you have these thoughts and ideas, then money is not going to be attracted to you. And number 4, clutter and chaos. Clutter, chaos, drama. People that are poor, people that are struggling with money, they always often live in a state of clutter, in a state of drama, in a state of negativity. They're usually watching toxic news, toxic drama, toxic stuff. And if they're not watching it on TV and consuming it from the TV and the internet, they usually have people around their life that's always causing drama and chaos. Have you ever met someone who's very wealthy and rich and the first thing they do is complain? Not really. You're gonna find that it's a common trait of poor people. It's a common trait of people that struggle to make money. They're always complaining. They're always playing the victim. They're always, oh, life's happening to them and not for them. Next one is fear of loss. They're always focused on what could go wrong, what could go wrong. And if you're wanting to make a lot of money in your life and you're always focused on what could go wrong, but then you don't have any focus on what the upside is, then you're not going to take action. And what I found is that people that create massive amounts of wealth, the one thing that they have is they have a knack for taking action. There's no time for drama. There's no time for feeling sorry. There's no time to get depressed because they're focused on go, go, go. And an activity that has helped me become a millionaire in my early 20s, and now I'm in my 30s, was millionaires plan their hours and their days and their minutes. Whereas poor people, what they do is they look at their life in months or years or in decades. So just ask yourself this one question. Do you actually manage your minutes, your hours, and your days versus, oh yeah, another week went by, another month went by, another year or another decade went by? Okay, next one is harboring resentment and blame. If you blame the school, if you blame the media, if you blame your teachers and your friends and your spouse and your loved ones and boo-hoo, you grew up poor, boo-hoo, your dad didn't do this, or you were traumatized as this and you didn't heal. If you have these feelings, just know that's the opportunity cost, right? You're choosing to have these feelings, these emotions, versus having the feelings of, hey, what does it feel like to create wealth? Who can you go and connect with? What can you learn to upgrade yourself in terms of adding value to yourself, right? Like, this is another thing that I've seen. People that blame everyone else except for themselves always stay stuck. When something goes wrong in my life, guess what? I put my hand up and I say, I'm to blame. I'm taking full responsibility. And when you take full responsibility, guess what happens? Now you're the one in power. You're the one in control. You're the one in charge. Okay, when you're blaming others, you're going to be powerless. Okay, next one is the focus always on what's missing. Hey, but I don't have the best computer. Hey, I don't have the best degree. Hey, they're not smart enough. Hey, they don't have this. They find a way to believe these egotistical, drama-filled stories, right? And this is where arrogance comes from. When I'm speaking to one of my rich friends, one of my wealthy friends, whether they're worth $1 million or $100 million, they're always open for learning. When I talk to broke people, when I talk to people that I genuinely want to help because they're so broke that they don't have money to pay their bills, they don't have money to give their family their dream lifestyle, they always have something to say to me. Like, it's so mind-boggling. Like, they think that they know better. I'm like, okay, maybe you know better than me in 10 different areas, but when it comes to business, when it comes to making money, why don't you just shut up and just listen to someone who's done it for over a decade successfully, right? And so it's really crazy to see this, but this is where it comes from, right? Like, thinking that they know better, thinking that they have to have an opinion or a view. Dude, like, chill out, right? If you don't have $1 million to your name, in your bank account, find people that are millionaires and go and learn from them and be quiet when they're teaching you and they're talking to you so that you can actually absorb what they're saying and be a student, right? Like, the people that are the most successful around me, they got one thing in common. The students. Because if you're a student, you're always gonna humble yourself, you're always gonna wanna learn, you're always gonna wanna develop, and you're always gonna take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you. And the last and final one is they're always living in a get mindset. This is number 8 abundance money blocker, right? Like thinking that I have to get something, not understanding that to create wealth, to become wealthy and successful and rich and happy and whatever, you have to come from a place of giving. You have to come from a place of servicing. If you see all of the people that you follow right now on social media, you watch their videos, what are they doing? I mean, what is this video? This video is me trying to give value to as many people as possible, right? Like I'm focusing on giving, I'm not focusing on getting. Poor people, people that struggle to make money, they always focus on how can I get something, right? It's like, how can I get 10 customers? Okay, why don't you think about how do I help 10 customers grow their business? It's just a tiny little shift. And if you can focus on how do I provide value to a specific group of people, now you're coming from a place of abundance. And then you can work out, hey, you know what? You can't help this person. So then what can you do? You can go and learn the skills, or you can go and find someone else that has those skills that can help the business owner, that can help someone else. Okay, if you can get over these 8 money blocks, I promise you, it's the path to a prosperous future. Hope this helps. Follow for more. Another poor person's habit that I found is when they see something working, that they think it's luck. They don't think of it as, okay, it could be a system plus it could be luck. It could be a formula plus a blueprint. So for example, one of the guys that edits my videos, I said, hey, go study 6 of these videos. Very clearly, 3 of these videos gets thousands of views and the others get maybe a few hundred views. I'm like, okay, think about when you look at that, you have to develop the eye for opportunity. You have to look at it and say, hey, these 3 videos got 3,000 views each. Maybe I should double down on that. Instead of thinking what you think is right, what you think you want, think about what does the marketplace react to. If you can operate from that place, okay, trust me, you're going to be taking advantage of opportunities because you're going to double down on the simple things that scale. You're going to double down on things that actually work versus you always trying to come up with a new strategy, a new idea, a new hook, a new angle. Make sense?